Ah, so that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a...
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed... I sense hesitation in your word. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners, his name is Vederfon. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin.
Your brother?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners, the wise Roptatir, the visionary. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget them.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo, and the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedafolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one...
They were once people of great esteem in Kanria. Those who carried the hopes of the 6 of us together. We should have been the ones to prevent. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something, so they became sinners, but also transcendent beings. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Indeed, if they are not stopped, the day is of course. As I said, I never intended to...
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able...
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that the eye was integral to their plan. Yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, there are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the
ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually...
Wait! Then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further. tired. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? Let's go. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
Whoa! Hello! I'm Kachina, a member...
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say, anyway. Benny's at... The opposite is probably true for me. Benny's adventure team, assemble!
That's quite a crowd over there.
Hi everyone. I'm Sansa, and I'm all goes quiet on Star Snatch Cliff. High in the trees. No whiff of the wind. No sign of the birds. No flapping of wings. Then it goes. Pause. Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing. I'm making a complete mess of this. I didn't get tongue-tied at all on the 42nd.
The 42nd and 90th?
Yep. I rehearsed this 100 times to try and perfect my performance. So, I really thought it would go well this time. But nope. I blew it again. Though not for lack of practice, surely.
Right. That amount of practice should have been more than enough. If it still isn't work, actually, the Traveler here has loads of experience with performing music. Why don't you tell us what your method is? Maybe we can give you some... And, Paimon can give you pro tips.
Aw, that's so kind of you. I'm touched that you're willing to help me. Give me a second.
Notes of...
Just things I jot down after each practice. Stuff to watch out for, areas to improve on, etc.
Whoa, this is denser than the encyclopedias in the Mondstadt library. So are you like...
Well, my parents always hoped I'd become a scholar, so they made me take classes in all of those things and more. But, well, I'm all ears. Where do you think I'm going wrong? Have I misunderstood some chord prince?
Paimon never knew being a bard was such hard work. The tone-deaf bard always makes it look so easy. And still, his singing and lyre playing always sound really great.
Venti!
Ah! Tone-deaf bard, where did you come from? Well, Paimon sure hasn't missed that.
A whoosh?
So it must have been a cat that stole the leaf, right? And with your allergy...
I can help too, Venti. Your music has always been a huge... And, after we find it, could I get some... Sorry, I know I shouldn't spring that on you. I was just worried if I stayed quiet now, I might be too shy to ask later, and I didn't want to let the opportunity slip by, so... I'm sorry. Wow, really? Okay, I'll just grab my... Wait, where's my notebook?
Huh? But then, why did her performance go so badly despite all...
I guess I just lack that now. Let me think. Maybe it was a sense of yearning. Back when my parents forced me to stay in my room and study, I'd always hear this bard. His wonderful melodies and beautiful voice were like a soft breeze that... Yeah, that's it. I wanted to be free, but I get so nervous when I'm performing in front of a crowd. I try to mitigate that by... What? But...
Exactly. If you really want to share freedom and joy with the world, first you need to be the free...
So, I've got to be my freest, happiest self in order to share that with others.
In that case, Paimon will be the audience. Paimon is the most
That was my first ever successful performance in front of a... Once the music started, it felt like I became one with the wind.
The audience definitely felt it too. Look, even that cat came to check out the show.
Oh, Charcoal! So it was you! I'm sorry, that's my neighbor's cat. Whenever I'm rehearsing...
What was that in its mouth? Was it the leaf with Venti's poem?
Charcoal! That belongs to Venti. It's very important to him. You've helped me so much. I feel bad that I have no way...
Gone like the wind.
I can hardly believe I got a personal lesson from Venti himself. I can't offer much, but why don't you take this songbook? It's from back when I was studying. Oh, and as well as tunes. I also collected all kinds of instruments.
Awesome!
Oh, where am I going to get the more?
This is for Tui territory, you hear?
Oh, ow! Where'd that come from?
I'm gonna sing it one more time.
Off we go!
Please see to it that Godwin gets home soon and safe.
This is just my luck. Rest and rebuild.
Adventure time! Off we go!
Got something for ya. You're stuck now.
Germinate!
Billowing surge!
Didn't see that coming. Let's go find some treasure. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Covenant of the Deep! Allow me! A brash maneuver!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Ever seen one of these?
The hunt is on.
Spring forth!
Got Something for ya.
Scatter!
Let's light it up! No one's joined me on an adventure in... Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today. Ad Astra Abyss...
Yeah.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission.
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind. Memories.
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses...
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him. Could they be... But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been...
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps... your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss... However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the... Come with me. We must check whether the eye...
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Of course.
So you hid it way out here? Not a... Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
I'm going in! This'll pack a punch.
This is a new one.
Billowing surge! Allow me!
Got something for ya.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
The hunt is on.
Ever seen one of these?
Propagate!
Got something.
Everybody stand back! Yeah.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Off we go!
Let's move out. Hold the line.
Ever seen one of these? This is a new one.
Covenant of the Deep. Rust and Reboot.
Missile pack punch. You're stuck now.
I'm going in! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up!
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Ever seen one of these?
Billowing surge.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. The door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Scatter!
Got something for ya. The hunt is on.
Hold the line! A brash maneuver!
Everybody stand still! Let's light it up!
You're stuck now!
Ah! Let's move out. Rest and rebuild.
Propagate!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Off we go! This'll pack a punch.
Covenant of the Deep.
Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Huh?
Got something for ya.
Go in! Yeah.
This is a new one. Ugh. This'll pack a punch.
Terminate!
Let's light it up! Ow! Everybody stand back!
And devour! Desolation!
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the—
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel—
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to look. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of—
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better, I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly churls over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering. Such was the price they paid, and thus their soul.
Did you hear that? What was that sound? It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening. Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too. The hilly churls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time. Release your tears.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, sleep well, Father. When you awake, that...
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly churls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back. Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems...
The Abyss Order? This is the first... thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware...
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were...
Someone...
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. You're missing...
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring...
But how is that? All right. Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the... What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old and...
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I... Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They...
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we...
If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukadevata. No one remembers him, because there's been a if we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the leyline disturbances. We're in just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after... Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Who knows how long this leyline disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time and we don't even know who's... Good idea! That'll help us narrow... We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about... Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him...
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still... If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. There's a difference between memories that arise from lived experiences and...
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place out... If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be like there could be overlap or something. People might start to want... That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over...
We thought Chief Amadea forgot about the missing villager, but it turns out we're at a moment in time before the village... Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it... The color of the sky coincides with the moment in...
Oh, right! That's a...
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be... Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like...
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely... Yeah, that's where...